Hey guys, how you doing? It's Jeffery Potvin from the Open People Network, or OPN.Ninja, and today we're in front of the Heart House, and we're working on our 9th vlog, and the topic today is what it takes to be a startup. There's so many different avenues you can go down when it comes to what does it take to be a startup. The barriers of entry have changed in the last 11 years since I first started. When I first started, to build a product, it could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now they're only costing maybe tens and twenties of thousands of dollars, which is still a barrier to entry, but it's a lot more reduced. There's a lot more simplicity out there. So that's just on a system side. Now, what does it take to actually build a company and feel comfortable with what you're doing to succeed? Well, I think one of the key pieces to all this is optimism. You got to be able to think forward. Where do you want to be? How are you going to get there? When you got diversity problems coming at you every day, you need to think through them. Where can you be in 6 months? Where are you going to be in 2 years? And that is the hardest thing for us to do. We're always looking at the now, all the pressures of now. I have to forward think where I'm going to be. Build a target. That allows you to always get there. When you get faced with that adversity or something that's tougher to go through, you can start to think about it. Wait a second, I'm actually going to be here in 2 years. This is just a minor bump in the road. I need to push forward. So these are the little things that kind of help you motivate, change your mindset and the mind frame of what you're going to be doing. And what is really cool is that about 2 months ago, I met Jordan Harbinger from the Jordan Harbinger Show, which is a podcast. And we met at Fireside. And I'll tell you that it was incredible to meet this guy. And if you check out his podcast, one of the great things you can learn about it is what does it take to reinvent and rebuild yourself in a startup. He came from The Art of Charm, which was his old podcast that was 11 years old, did millions of downloads per episode, stopped, had to change over and do his whole new thing. And he actually talks about it almost in every episode, the things that he's going through in order to shape his mind, speak to his guests, and talk through what it takes to actually grow a business. So what is the next thing that's kind of key to all this? Is community. While you're being super objective to everything that's going on and trying to figure out how you move forward and get to that target, you got to be around community. It's hard, it's tough, but you got to get in front of more people. And when you get in front of more people, you can start bouncing more ideas. It helps with sales. It also helps with branding. People start to understand who you are, what you're about, because you start to go to things that are really shaped around your business, your service, your industry, the segment you're looking for. And not only that, you gain knowledge from all of those people, which will help you build your product. So it creates that sustainability. So at the end, you got 2 things you kind of want to focus on inside of this. What does it take to be a startup? I got to have some optimism. I got to build community. And the third best thing that's going to kind of help you drive all of this, find a great team. These team that support you, believe in you. It can be your family. It can be your friends. Lean on them. Get the insights from them. People. All of these things help you. It also, in the end, de-risks your business, which is what helps you find money in the end. So you got to keep building, growing, be optimistic, look for the positive in everything, and this is going to help you survive and get you through the tough times. Lean on a few people. Thank you very much for checking out our vlog. We've got lots more content to come. What we hope that we can get from you guys is a few questions, comments, things that you want to learn more about, because at the end of the day, we want to be able to drive as much content to you guys that can help you in your everyday life of being in startup land. So feel free to subscribe, post a message, send anything that we can help you with, and we look forward to catching up with you guys at our next vlog. Have an awesome day.